Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a touching story about friendship, love, and forgiveness. A heartfelt journey between two young women who once shared an unbreakable bond. This is the story of Sophie and Isabella, two best friends living in a vibrant city, whose friendship is suddenly tested when love enters their lives. Will their bond survive jealousy and heartbreak? Let's find out together in today's emotional story.
In the bustling city of Verona Heights, where skyscrapers kissed the clouds and the streets glowed with city lights, two young women, Sophie and Isabella, had been inseparable since college. They were like two halves of a whole. Sophie, calm and graceful, always thinking before she spoke. Isabella, bold and spontaneous, always chasing dreams without fear. Together they shared everything: laughter, tears, secrets, and ambitions. But everything changed when they met Ethan, a charming young architect who had just moved to the city. He was kind, intelligent, and had a quiet strength that drew both of them in. At first it seemed harmless. They would all hang out together, drinking coffee at their favorite cafe, laughing under the city lights. Neither girl realized that they were slowly falling for the same man. Over time, Ethan's heart began to lean towards Sophie. He admired her gentle soul, her kindness, and the way she truly listened. Isabella noticed it too, the way Ethan's eyes softened whenever Sophie spoke, the way he smiled at her without even realizing. Jealousy, like a shadow, began to darken Isabella's heart. She tried to ignore it, telling herself it was just a passing feeling. But as days passed, envy grew into bitterness. One evening, unable to bear it anymore, Isabella spread a cruel rumor. She told Ethan that Sophie was only pretending to like him, that she was interested in someone else. When Ethan confronted Sophie, confusion filled her eyes. She was heartbroken to know that someone she loved and trusted could think such a thing. The misunderstanding tore their friendship apart. Sophie stopped answering Isabella's calls, and the two went from being best friends to strangers passing each other in silence. Yet, guilt began to eat away at Isabella. Every time she saw Sophie walking alone in the park or sitting by herself in their old cafe, she felt the weight of what she had done. Ethan eventually discovered the truth. He overheard Isabella talking to a mutual friend and realized Sophie had been innocent all along. He forgave Sophie and gently confronted Isabella, telling her how deeply her actions had hurt both of them. That night, Isabella couldn't sleep. Memories of their friendship flooded her mind. The nights they stayed up late studying, the mornings they shared coffee before work, the countless times Sophie had stood by her through heartbreak and failure. Tears streamed down her face as she realized that she had almost destroyed something far more precious than love: their friendship. The next day, Isabella went to Sophie's apartment. Her voice trembled as she said, "I'm so sorry, Sophie. I let jealousy blind me. I hurt you and I hate myself for it." For a moment Sophie said nothing. Then she sighed softly, her eyes filled with both pain and warmth. "I was angry, Bella. But I missed you more than I could admit. You were my best friend." They cried, hugged, and forgave each other. Though the scars of betrayal didn't disappear overnight, their friendship slowly healed. Ethan, understanding that his presence had caused pain, decided to step back for a while, giving them space to rebuild what truly mattered. Months later, the two girls were seen walking together again through the streets of Verona Heights, laughing just like they used to. They had learned a painful but powerful lesson: that love can test even the strongest bonds, but true friendship, when built on forgiveness and understanding, can survive even the hardest storms. From then on, Sophie and Isabella cherished their friendship more deeply than ever. They knew now that no man, no misunderstanding, and no jealousy would ever come between them again.